Well, what really sold me is the realization of every life matters. And in my role, it's easy to get bogged down with we're trying to serve our elected officials, our public, and try to take care of potholes and preservation of our roadways and our bridges. Those are all very, very important, and they're important to the safety of things. But our number one priority should be getting people home safely, getting them through our transportation network home safely. So that's what our role is. And what better way to identify what we need to do or what we can do than by creating a plan.
Definitely do it. It's definitely worth it. It's worth the time investment in it. It's worth having a background so that when you go back to your stakeholders, you can say, this is why we need to do this.
I think you need to have a plan to take care of any issue you have on the road. Our responsibility is to make sure that the people can go drive safely on the roads and can go to work and home safely.
Well, it's definitely proactive. And one of our employees one time was talking about his job and said, we're out here serving our neighbors, and so our job is to help them get to work safely and to get back home safely. And it's not just somebody out there driving a car, it's somebody that we know. And so I think that's the same concept behind this is we're trying to make our roads as safe as we possibly can because they're our neighbors and we want them to get home safely.
Where's the downside? There is none. It's an education process. It brings the problems to more of a highlight to you too.
If someone is on the fence, I would say just if you think about yourself, your own family, your own extended family, you'd want to do whatever you could to ensure that they're as safe as they can be. And these plans, they're not the absolute answer, but I would say they're very close to doing our part as much as we can from an engineering and road management standpoint.
I've always been a believer in taking advantages of opportunities when they present themselves, and that's why I'm sitting here today, because when I was presented the opportunity to participate in the process to develop a plan, I said yes, and I took advantage of it. It'd been very easy for me to say, well, maybe in a few years when I have a little more time, or next year. It'd been very easy to put it off, but I think in life there are a lot of times where opportunity is not something that you can put on the shelf and say, well, I'll come back to that when it's a better time. When you have an opportunity to do something that's going to be good for your community or good for you personally, you have to kind of strike when the opportunity presents itself. And that's what we've tried to do in our county, and I think it's going to pay off. So someone told me one time the best time to plant a tree was 40 years ago, and the second best time is today. And so to the extent that you can get started and formalize your process of increasing the safety and improving the safety in your county, there's no better time than today.